Let's talk more about this. Let me bring in Ms. Su Xiahui. She's the Deputy Director of International and Strategic Studies at the China Institute of International Studies. Thank you for coming in. So first, on the SCO summit, during that trip, the Premier said the SCO is playing a growing role in regional security and economic growth issues. Is that idea shared by other member countries?
Well, as you may notice, that China is trying to shape the SCO into a better shape and to let the organization shoulder more responsibility in regional stability and prosperity. For the security issues, China believes that the members of the organization should try to build up more mutual trust and should try to understand each other's security appeals and the understanding for the shared security concerns. At the same time, China believes that since the initial demand for SCO was addressing the security issues, including terrorism and this kind of important issues, it is likely for the related parties, the member states, to work on the non-traditional security issues to address more complicated issues together. And as for the common development or the development issues, as for China, that in the past few years, the willingness for cooperation was growing within the SCO. And China believes that on one part that the related countries should work on the free trade issues, and at the same time interconnectivity is also very important for the regional development. And at the same time, China believes that SCO may be an important platform for the global governance for the related parties to try to work on the norms and regulations and to play an important role in the regional development. So it is a time for China to initiate some important ideas and try to reach out to the other countries to see how they react and how they can work with each other together.
Right. Another gathering we want to talk about is the ASEAN meeting. Now, the Premier will head to Thailand for that. He says that the RCEP deal would be one of the top priorities for him. How's that going so far? Are we having any concrete progress on negotiations? Because we've been talking about that deal for a couple of years now.
Well, you are right that RCEP was not a new idea, and the 16 countries have been working on this idea for quite some time. And it seems that this year the willingness for negotiation or for achieving the final destination was kind of strong for the related parties. The 16 countries believe that the regional integration is quite important, especially in the context for the negative part of globalization and for the free trade. So the 16 countries would like to work with each other, and up to now we have heard some positive news about the progress of the negotiation. It seems that most of the parts or atoms of the negotiation of the trade deal have been talked within the related countries, and it seems that the countries would like to move forward. But lately we heard some negative news or negative parts about negotiation. It seems that certain countries like India still has some suspicion about the future of RCEP and would like to talk with the other countries on some complicated issues. So this has kind of shadow on the future or the prospect of the RCEP. But up to now, I suppose that the regional countries would like to work on this agreement and would like to make progress. The willingness is quite important.
We'll see whether a deal can be reached in the short run. Thank you very much. Good to talk to you, Ms. Su.
Thank you.